more human misery than it solved. Foreign trade. Okay.
Foreign aid.
Foreign aid.
I've heard you say America first. What do you mean by that?
It means exactly that. It means we've got to start putting the interests of the American farmer, the American working person, the American taxpayer first. And I think we've spent a lot of money around the world, often to nations that spit on this country, vote against us in the United Nations, don't support us in our international policies, and I think that's ridiculous. I think we've got to start being concerned about home first. George Bush...
America first has had, in the 30s, when the phrase was popular, two-edged connotation. One talked about ethnic purity, if you will, in the country, and the other talked about trade protectionism and isolationism, a policy that was discredited, I thought, once and for all 50 years ago at Pearl Harbor.
Well, I'm not an isolationist, but I certainly am, and I'm not ashamed to use the word protectionist. I think we've got to protect American jobs, American industry, and American business. George Bush, for instance, is proposing free trade now with the nation of Mexico. In Mexico, those companies do not have to worry about polluting the environment. They do pollute. They don't have to worry about paying decent wages. They don't worry about workers' compensation rates. And they don't worry about high taxes. And if we give those companies in Mexico free access to American markets, we will destroy American business, American industry, and tens of thousands,
but in an increasingly
jobs.
Global economy, where the globe is truly tied together, how can America be first if it's not a player?
Well, ma'am, we can be a player on a fair basis, but if the way we're going to be playing is to reduce the standard of living of this country to the third world nations around the world, I don't want any part of that. I'm proud of the traditions. I'm proud of what we pay our working people for a decent life. You know, I'm proud of the fact that we give them certain protections. I'm proud of the fact that we're moving toward protecting the environment. And a lot of the third world doesn't do that.
Forgive me.